A quick peek into the locker room as the players get set for the game ahead, looking to make a big splash here tonight. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. And a look at the injury situation. A lot of bodies absent for this team tonight, including a big name.
A couple injuries among their reserves and one starter out. The healthy players will have to be ready to do whatever's needed.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves, both of the towers out there for them. Cat at the 4, Gobert at the 5. Conley and Ant are the 1 and the 2, and it's McDaniels in at the 3. And for the Spurs, Barnes and Sohan, your small and power forwards. Devin Vassell out there with Chris Paul, and it's Collins in at the center position. For NBA fans, early season games are so entertaining to watch, Grant. What's your favorite part of the early going?
You know, BA, take your pick. Rookie development, team chemistry building. Plus, you wait all off-season to see how your team measures up. And now, we get to find out.
Now here's Towns, outside McDaniels. For 3, Conley. Barnes with the rebound. On offense, here is San Antonio. It's a 3-point game. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
San Antonio with the ball. Paul looking it over. Pass to Barnes. From deep. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Now Edwards. And we're about a minute into the first. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And from what we've seen so far in his career, Anthony Edwards wants to be that guy in crunch time, Clark.
B.A., I love his mentality. Not only in that he wants to be the guy, but he also wants to elevate his teammates. And he plays the game with an exuberance and a joy and a freshness that is, you know, quite good to see. But I like his attack mentality and his willingness to step into leading his team by example at both ends of the floor.
Now here's Vassell. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Here's Edwards. Oh, it's blocked by Barnes. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. They'll pin that one on Harrison Barnes. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
People were worried that this would slow the action down.
The previous play is under review.
Smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
The first free throw is good.
A superstar level talent for sure. Anthony Edwards is awesome, but I like his competitive spirit as much as his skill.
And playoff success has been rare in Minnesota. Last year was the first series win in 20 years, Clark.
How about this fact? That was LeBron's rookie season, 2004, B.A. That's the last time the Timberwolves advanced in the playoffs. So T-Wolves fans, I think, really savored the trip to the conference finals and are looking for more from this group going forward.
San Antonio has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Here's Paul. And he drops it in from the low post.
And 3 for 4 to start, showing some rhythm.
Minnesota has gone 0 for 2 from outside. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Towns passes to Conley. It's McDaniels on the wing. Towns on a screen. McDaniels inside. He's guarded by Barnes. Banked it in off the glass.
Basically just ignored that contact inside. Really tough finish by McDaniels.
Sohan, right side for three. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Tonight, their first look at this San Antonio squad this year.
And they were the odds-on favorite in this matchup last year, but actually lost the season series.
Yeah, and for them, that was a bit embarrassing. So expect them to come back with a point to prove tonight.
Timberwolves trail by 3. Conley with the ball, and it's Paul picking him up. And Gobert with the stuff.
Great lob and an even better finish by Gobert.
Here's Paul. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Paul's got his second basket.
You know, the defense has to be better. I mean, you can't give up that look.
Paul against Conley. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
2 fouls for him already. If he's not more careful, his minutes will be curtailed.
And Minnesota making a change here. Reed's checked in. San Antonio leading by 3. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
Already finding his spots and capitalizing, playing really efficient basketball.
San Antonio shooting their first free throw of the night.
Second team foul.
Yeah, he's a fearless player. I mean, Sohan not afraid to give up his body to give his team a better chance.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Greg Popovich had a few moments to share with me.
And he said when you watch film on Karl Anthony Towns, his size is impressive, but when you're actually standing next to him, he looks a whole lot bigger. And he knows how to use that size on the blocks and on the perimeter, which makes him an especially tough cover. Brian?
Okay, thanks, Allie. And checking the 2K leaderboard. These teams led the league in three-point percentage last year. The Timberwolves, 3rd.
Just so efficient from downtown last season. The threes are a big part of this team's offensive game plan.
And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for San Antonio. 3-point lead. Collins with a screen on Edwards. Vassell inside. Oh, and it's Collins. That time on the assist from Vassell.
For Vassell to really make an impact, that's what he has to do. Initiate the offense.
Towns outside. Vassell against Edwards. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Outside Paul. Vassell outside. The 3 is up. McDaniels with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 3. Nifty move. Can't hit from in close.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Here's Vassell. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Vassell's got 6.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Reed for 3. They get it back. Tipped away. Now here's Paul. Here's Vassell. And again, it's the Spurs from deep. Minnesota has gone 1 of 4 from deep. And Chris Finch has called timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. They're coming off a win against the Nuggets.
Talk about strong offensive production. They went out, played to their strengths, and were successful as a result.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You've got to trust in the system.
A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Mamukelashvili's checked in for Sohan. Champagny comes in for Barnes. Branham's checked in for Vassell. And it's Trey Jones in for Chris Paul. Now here's Towns. No points so far. Here's Reed. Up again. Well, it was is only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
Tell you, I love the effort from the defense there, but inside, Reed just had the strength to overpower him.
Pass to Mamukelashvili from behind the arc. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Up top, Reed. 8 points in his last timeout. Now Towns, defended by Jones. Ingles from outside. Here's Towns. Outside, Alexander Walker launches it, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Well, I love the court awareness there. Towns zipping the ball over to his teammates, a willing passer.
Pass to Brenham, puts up a three. That's good, and it's Jones with the assist.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Dillingham from the arc. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
And Cat remains an excellent passer at his position. Outstanding at seeing the floor and finding teammates.
Here's Champagnie. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
And just nails the three. Way to close the quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team and energizing them at the end of a quarter. A three at the buzzer, that'll do it.
The scoring is fast and furious as we end the first. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
They've got Trey Jones, and it's Bassie in at the 5. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. San Antonio leading by 7. Now Jones hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Branham passes to Jones. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And the Timberwolves with possession. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face them. And that's a one-game homestand for the club. Well, Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, B.A. And in a 7-game series, defense is to disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano-a-mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get. A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Jones feels it out. Pass to Bassie. Alexander Walker with it. Ingles from outside. Connects from downtown.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
For San Antonio, Sohan's checked in for Mamukelashvili, and it's Devin Vassell in for Champagnie. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, the Timberwolves, no doubt, a team to be reckoned with. Coach Chris Finch said, we come in every single night and compete. No matter what the circumstances are, we expect to win. We root for each other, so I feel like we have all the makings of a tough team.
And they have reason to be confident, Allie. Thank you. They retain possession. Outside Edwards. And again, it's Minnesota with a three.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
Vassell can't get it to go.
After nailing 3 trays to start this game, he's gone silent here in the second quarter.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Edwards looking it over. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Alexander Walker. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the Spurs. Sohan inside. Ingles defending. The shot by Sohan, no good. The Timberwolves have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Anthony Edwards rains one in.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Jones from outside. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Dillingham. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Branham. For San Antonio, they've gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Naz Reid.
And you can really see Vassell's confidence growing with time. Not bashful about taking on defenders.
He's off on the first. Good on the second one. Here's Conley. No made baskets yet. Outside Edwards. There's the triple. Jones grabs the board. San Antonio's gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. And the basket by Branham.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Towns outside. Back to Conley. Pass to McDaniels. Now here's Edwards. The putback. Sohan with a rebound.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
And here's a look now at who shot the ball the best during last season's campaign. Second is Rudy Gobert.
So consistent from the floor. He shot it at a great clip last season.
He shot 2 free throws in the game. He's made 1 and missed 1. And that one falls for Vassell.
And talk about a guy who just keeps getting better and better and better. Vassell is one of the more complete players in this game.
Collins, he's checked in for San Antonio. Harrison Barnes comes in for Branham. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Minnesota.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
Towns. And the layup is good off the glass. Towns has gotten his first points in this one.
Karl Anthony Towns finishing through contact there.
Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated. You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game. Towns with the creativity and explosiveness.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Vassell outside. Fires for 3. San Antonio again can't hit. Minnesota's gotten only 4 of 9 from beyond the arc here in the second. Outside Conley.
Conley just keeps producing. He's the ultimate professional.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. The free throw drops for Conley. And the Spurs making a change here. Mamukelashvili's checked in. And Conley drops them both.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Minute 32 left to play in the second quarter. Here's Mamukelashvili. Nails it from beyond the arc. Mamukelashvili's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Out to the right wing. Here's Towns. Collins with the rebound. San Antonio has gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter. Shot is good by Mamukelashvili. And now a 3-point Spurs lead.
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
Outside McDaniels. Pass to Towns. his third basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
And here's Jones, still without a bucket. Outside Barnes, jacks up a 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Jones has got his 4th assist in this one. Timberwolves trail by 4. Conley passes to Gobert. Back to Conley. Outside, Alexander Walker. The three-pointer off the mark. The Spurs have gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter.
Oh, Vassell is feeling it. Just knocking down shots and playing with terrific enthusiasm.
Pass to Towns. Misses the baby hook. And so it's San Antonio with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
I'm here with Coach Greg Popovich. And, Coach, you look at the offensive execution for this team. What are you seeing?
I think they've done a pretty good job in moving the basketball, keeping up the pace, because we've been playing in mud a little.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And, folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums, please. They're thinking about the shot.
Thanks for tuning in. With half the game in the books, a bit of ground to make up for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
One thing that's kept them close, putting in work on the offensive glass. They're feasting on second chances.
Yeah, they've been active, and they're playing with intensity.
Now let's take a moment here for a look at the upcoming schedule.
When I look at San Antonio, right now a lot of teams are still figuring things out, shuffling rotations, and players are trying to get their timing back.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Devin Vassell, he's been playing really well.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
On the court for the Timberwolves, Conley and Ann are the 1 and the 2. McDaniels and Towns make up the 2 forward spots. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Paul. Let's go with a 3. Knocks it down from distance. Paul's got 7 points.
Really aggressive play that time by Paul at the arc. Letting the other team know he's also got that kind of range.
And here's Edwards outside. And no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Mike Conley.
Paul plays with such force and smarts combined. I mean, he looks for contact and does a good job of drawing fouls on the way up.
Good on both. Here's Conley. And it's blocked by Collins. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Edwards finds Towns.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
Gobert with a screen on Paul. Conley with the ball, and it's Paul picking him up. That shot wide open. 9 points in the game.
Towns is money off the catch and shoot.
San Antonio leading by 5. Outside Paul. Pass to Vassell. Barnes with it. Sohan outside. 4 on the clock. Collins, no good.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Well, the Spurs shooting an efficient 57% tonight. Here's a 3 from Paul. On target from range. Paul's got 8 points here in the quarter.
We talk so much about the passing of Paul, but CP reminding us here, he can shoot it too, guys.
Pass to Edwards. Fires from deep. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Towns has got 4 assists now tonight.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Branham's checked in for Vassell. Collins outside. Here's Branham. 4-3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Towns up top. And Paul gets it to go. Paul's got 10 points here in the second half.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
All right, Clark, how about Rudy Gobert? What consistency rebounding the ball.
Yeah, averaging double digits pretty much every season, BA. And that helps them in the battle of possessions, obviously. And it also helps them control pace. You've got a guy who eats glass like that and defends at a high level. You got something real good for yourself. And Conley's a guy that leads by example. And as a result, his teammates respect and trust him completely.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns has welcomed Anthony Edwards to a co-starring role on the Wolves. Towns said, quote, "I never wanted to be a bad vet. I wanted to be one of the successful stories that brought the best out of the young guy, and I think I've done a great job of supporting him." Brian, reminiscent of how KG helped him years back, maybe?
Yeah, it's a good point, Allie. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for McDaniels. Now here's Conley. He's got 5. Pass to Towns. Unable to get that one. Excellent D there from Collins. The drive by Paul. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Paul's got 16 points now.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Towns outside. Back to Conley. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Yeah, he's one of the last quintessential pure point guards. Mike Conley, steady as they come, looks for others first. He wants to make passes before he scores. He's a guy you love to have as a teammate.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Now here's Paul. He's got 16.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
And that one's good from Conley. 9 points in the game.
Look at the toughness from Conley. He's seen a lot in this league and won't go down easy.
Pass to Collins. It's blocked by Gobert. Now Alexander Walker. Towns down low. He's against Sohan. Towns, that's good.
We know Towns is an excellent perimeter shooter. But I like seeing him assert himself inside, too.
Pass to Paul. Back to Barnes. Here's the 3. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got his 4th assist in this one.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Now here's Conley. 9 points in the game. Here's Gobert. Clock at 6. That shot is off. 1:49 left to play in the third quarter here. Paul with it. Towns covering. Towns against Paul. Here's Collins. And Collins gets double teamed. Here's Branham. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. And now it's a 5-point San Antonio lead.
You know, they'll take the points, but I'm sure coach would prefer a higher percentage look next time.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Pass to Edwards. Oh! Edwards packs it home.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
Outside Paul. Here's the pick. A deep three. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Towns. The shot from the low post is good. Towns has got 7 now in this quarter.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Paul against Conley. Outside Barnes. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got a rebound number 5 here tonight.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find. Hey, give them credit. They fought hard to get back into it, and now they're rewarded with the lead.
So San Antonio going with almost an entire new group here. Bassi, he's checked in for Collins. Mamukelashvili comes in for Sohan. Champagny, he's checked in for Barnes. And it's Jones in for Chris Paul. Here's Dillingham, defended by Jones. Alexander Walker, the pass to Towns. Here's Reed. It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game thus far. The T-Wolves on top. They lead by 2. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Jones and Vassell are the 1 and the 2. And it's Champagny at the 3, the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Here's Dillingham. He's guarded by Vassell. A little mid-range shot is up. No good. San Antonio trailing here. Outside Jones. Vassell outside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's on Anthony Edwards. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Minnesota.
The way they've been chasing after their shots in this game is really admirable. Getting them lots of second chance looks at the basket, too.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
Here's Reed. The kick out to Edwards. From downtown. Minnesota again missing. And it's Jones with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. Pass to Mamukelashvili. Here's Champagny, covered by Alexander Walker. Stolen by Ingles. And here's the fast break. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
That's all weight room right there. Edwards powers through the contact for the hoop and the harm.
Conley's checked in for Minnesota.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Here's Vassell. Sinks the tray. Vassell's got 5 points now this quarter.
The team counts on Vassell for this, a reliable producer of three-point buckets.
Up top, Reed. Edwards against Vassell. Conley passes to Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires in the triple. Edwards has got 14 points now in the second half.
He hit 3 triples in the first half, 3 more since. That's nothing to shrug at.
There's a screen. Jones from outside. The rebound by the Timberwolves. The 3-ball. Jones grabs the board.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Out to the right wing. All by himself. Finished off the break. And now a 5-point Minnesota lead.
Nice hustle from Conley that time. When the break is available, he really gets after it.
Jones, the pass to Bassey. Back to Jones. Here's Shannon hitting. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist. Jones has got 6 assists now in the game.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
And we're going to have a jump ball.
Violation. Jump ball call.
Outside read. Lets it go. Edwards can't hit.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
But, you know, I hear you. That's a good look. But when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Jones, the pass to Bassey to take the lead. Vassell can't get it to go. For Minnesota, they've gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. And Chris Finch has called timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. He told the team he has complete faith in them, saying, we're right there, now we just got to make that push and really take hold of the game. We can do that. To me, it looked like his players are on the same page with him. Guys, back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Vassell can't get it to go. The Timberwolves lead by 4. Conley looking for an opening. Pass to McDaniels. Here's Gobert. He's guarded by Vassell. Edwards for 3. Vassell with the rebound. The Spurs have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Paul passes to Vassell. Launches a 3. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Making his mark from long range today. That's his 2nd triple of the half, his 5th overall.
And here's Edwards outside. Drills it from deep. Edwards has got 17 now, just in the second half.
He's such a clutch shooter. He just lives for the big shot.
Vassell finds Paul. There's the drive. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's an example of Chris Paul reading the floor and being aggressive. The defense can't react quick enough, and he gets a trip to the line.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
In a tight game, this is who they want taking these shots.
And here's Edwards outside. Rebound by San Antonio. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth. Vassell with it. Back to Paul. The 3 from Barnes. And the 3-pointer goes. And the Spurs lead by 1.
And Barnes, great at getting the shot he wants in big moments of the game. Clutch! Harrison Barnes.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Edwards has got 11 points in the quarter.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Vassell passes to Paul. Edwards against Vassell. And Gobert with a block. Towns It's down low. That one's good. He's now 8 for 13.
That's what I'm talking about right there. Game on the line. Towns lets nothing stand in his way.
Ball finds Vassell. The three is up. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. And here's Gobert. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a three-point game. High post Towns. From 18 feet away, Sohan with a rebound.
Well, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Ball for three. Oh, he nails it. Oh, a tremendous three. We're tied.
The call's got him dropping right now for sure.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Outside Barnes takes the three. Anthony Edwards with a rebound. McDaniels against Paul. Outside Conley. Outside Edwards. Towns outside. 6 to shoot. Outside McDaniels. And buries it from deep.
Right there, Conley opened up space for the shooter.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
Not enough time for a catch-and-shoot three, so I think it's got to be an alley-oop that draws the and one potentially. Crazy scenario right here.
So it's a narrow victory for the Timberwolves, pulling it out for the W. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, and we present the player of the game, Anthony Edwards.